My clock says it's 7. So I'm gonna, oh, was that not loud enough? Okay. Oh, no, don't leave. That was loud enough to get him to luckily not put his claws into my leg, but act like he wanted to. So good morning, everybody. I am going to pull up the other slideshow. Oops. Can't run 2 things at once, they say. So let's see where we are now. Bum, bum, bum. I've lost the screen with all of you guys. There we are. There we are. All right. Share this. So, is my screen there? And you see that today?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Because you never know. So here's our Rotary vision. And our statement of diversity. And now I'd like to introduce any guests and or visiting Rotarians. Monique, I think I see you there. You want to say hello today?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Good morning. And I am loving these meetings so far. I think this is my 3rd one. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Well, glad to have you here. And thank you for joining the scholarship committee meeting the other night. That was great. Good to have you.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. So somebody texted me and I'm going to look and see, just because nobody texts me at this hour except for you all.
It was probably me saying I couldn't get in, but obviously I was wrong.
No, it was someone else who did the exact same thing, but I won't name names.
It was me.
Okay, guys, we're here. Any other guests or visitors? I don't think so.
Sari's here.
Oh, where? I'm sorry. Thank you. Sari, say hello.
Hi, I'm Sari. I'm Secretary of Interact at Arcata.
Welcome, welcome. Well, this is going to be a fun meeting, I think, for you. Well, I hope they're all fun for you since you come, and we appreciate you're here. All righty. Well, if someone else comes, let me know. So just a reminder about the raffle, and hopefully we'll see Nick here. Otherwise, that's okay. You can buy your tickets, and if he doesn't show up, we'll draw 4 the next time we meet or something. We'll figure it out. But buy your tickets.
Nick is here.
Yay, Nick. Thank you. Because that was like a really strange option I was offering, and I'm glad we don't have to do that. All right, so we're going to jump into some service stuff. We've been really busy, or you have. And I don't remember if we shared this photo or not last time, but John Richmond sent it to me, and I thought I'm going to share it. If I hadn't before, I'm sharing it again. There we are with our books. Not our books, the books we're giving away to through NAACP.
And that was just a small portion. We actually collectively purchased almost 100 books. Last I counted 96, and I think we're over 100 now.
Awesome.
So we're diversifying the libraries of our local schools, and that was a beautiful project for us to be part of.
Yes. Thank you, Romy. Thanks for helping move that forward. So this is our backpacks for kids slide for this week, because I don't know who did it and I didn't get any pictures. Who did our backpacks this week? Ruh-roh. Were they on, was it
Sorry.
on?
Chris and I did the backpacks this week, and we picked up on Wednesday and delivered.
We had a great time working this together. I'll tell you what a great opportunity this is. Kind of spent maybe 45 minutes, an hour packing, and it was a nice experience. And I think we're gonna maybe even do it next week, like it so much, unless somebody else wants to jump in and take our spot.
Sarah James is picking up the backpack, the food next week, and then she's bringing it over here.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. I sent, as I said last week, I sent out the spring list and the instructions and all of that, but I haven't seen a lot of signups. So if everyone would take a look at that and sign up, that would be awesome.
So-
Really appreciate it.
So maybe somebody else might want to also come pack that might be, join Sarah and you.
We'll
Pack.
see. We'll see.
Oh, if not, I'll love to
Maybe
be there.
Chris was going to send pictures, but he left them on his phone and he didn't send them. So sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you know, there's a spot there for people when they send pictures to get it up there. So that's fine. Thank you guys. Please, we've got a few more months and then this kids go on a break and then we go on a break. Although, we really need to do this and get this stuff done. This is like, you know, think about it. You know, you take time to go to the grocery store and get yourself food. Takes about that much time and it's giving 46 kids some food. So it's from the standpoint of time and energy, it's really, really important. Please, and if you can't get out to McKinleyville to help with this next week, then sign up for a week of your own and you can do it in your own, wherever you want to do it and not have to go to somebody else's house. You could do it at your own if you want.
And if you would just make sure that you do sign up on SignUpGenius, because I check that regularly. And if I don't see anybody signed up, I'm assuming that nobody's picking up. So then I would cover that. So, and or Mike also is helping out immensely. And, you know, John sends out the SignUpGenius. So just if you'd sign up, it'd be great.
Lisa, did that sign up only go out to the spring group, not to everybody?
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, my understanding is it just went out to the spring group because that's kind of their turn to roll through this next quarter here. So.
Correct, but I can send it out to everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and do that again. I sent it out to everybody, but there's no reason why we can't. And he can, John, send it out to everybody again. That would be great. All right.
And if you've got people who work in Eureka, let me know and we can make arrangements. If you need a place to pack, you can use the conference room at the blood bank.
Great. And we could also use my office, the lobby too, is an option if needed. So in Eureka, not my lobby here at my house. My lobby here at my house is 3 by 3. All right. We had a good highway cleanup.
All right, got it.
I'm going to mute Chris because God knows what's going on there. There we go. We did some highway cleanup. Thank you, everybody who participated. Got a few pictures. These people I could recognize. They're not too distant. There's Lisa and Cam. Who else participated? Want to thank you. Mike was there and Carol, of course, was there. Who else did we have? Oh, I think AJ, you were there with Amy, right? I think so.
And Vanessa was there.
All right, thank you. And it turned out between the rain, I mean, you guys were lucky. I stood in the rain. You got it right after it. That's cool.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
And the highway looks great. So thank you, everybody.
And then we did you did on Saturday, you had a project at Jacoby Creek. And I've got some pictures, but they're not, I think through the magic of, I don't know what, they're kind of not clear. But this is, so I'm just going to flip through. This, of course, is one of the workers who was there. I think he was a supervisor. And folks digging. All the shots are of people's back ends. Not sure why, but looks like, and this is the end, or a back end anyway. So who all was there for that one? You don't recognize yourselves from the back? Who helped out with this? Lori was there. Jeff, you were there too.
Bob was there, Craig was there, Jeff was there, Tammy was there. Who else? Nick was there.
All right, good crowd. Thank you for doing that. And then please remember about this GoFundMe and share it with your friends. It's the most effective way because you may know somebody who is connected to this, or they may know somebody. So we're trying to raise some money for a bench. Oh, this is another opportunity. Mad River Hospital needs some help with some of the aspects of their vaccination clinics, which they do every Saturday. So we need volunteers. If anyone would like to go out there on today and help set up at 1:30. And then on Saturday, we need volunteers. We don't need a ton of volunteers, but if anybody would like to do this, please let me know. They really appreciate us stepping up and asking to help. And some of my staff are going to help just to kind of help people with questions, help people if people are unable to really easily get from their car inside or stand in line, to alert the staff that they can get their shot in their car. You know, having wheelchairs to help people who are having difficulty walking. The challenge I see is that if you hear back from your friends that you had to stand for over 30 minutes in a line and you can't physically do that, then you're not going to go. And we don't want that. We want people to be able to go and help them with that. So I've been to 2 of these now, my first and my second, and I saw some places that we could do some improvements. And so if anybody would like to volunteer, please shoot me a note. And this is something that we can do regularly. We can do every Saturday for a while if we want. So if you can't do it this week, but would like to do it next week, just let me know. And I think I'll probably put together after this week and I see how it goes. I'll do a SignUpGenius for the following weeks. Any questions on that one? And thank you to those who have already stepped up to help out with that. Appreciate it. Oh, and I was looking for, I put in vaccine, in my search, and I found a lot of pictures of vaccines, but these are the vaccines. Apparently there's a band called the vaccines. So I thought that was a better picture than all the other ones. So that's who they are. And you're probably going, why does she have a picture of a band playing? They're the vaccines.
I prefer the band The Cure.
Yeah, The Cure would be better. The Cure would be better. Awesome. Maybe I'll get to put them up someday. I don't know, golf, anyone? I don't know if we have a date yet, but we have this date. And who sent me this? Was this you, Jeff?
Yeah, this was me. Every year there's the Stephen Broadhag Golf Memorial Tournament. It'd be great if our group could put together some teams. As you can see on the flyer, it's June 11th. Mark McCowan is heading that group. So if you want, go ahead and send an email to them. But it's a real fun time, and we have multiple teams do it every year. So get together, talk to one another, and let's do the Stephen Broadhag Memorial Golf Tournament. It's a kick.
Yes, it's a great event, and we all remember, if we're doing one in August, we all need to kind of practice and spy out what they do to see if they've got any good ideas that we can steal.
Clearly, we have to scout the competition, Maggie. Clearly.
Yeah.
So get your teams together. And I know no one will ask me to be on their team because I'm erratic. I can really hit a great shot when I have to, but usually I can't. So, but best ball means it's not so bad. I don't like putting, but I like just swinging really hard and hitting the ball as hard as I can. So what's not to like about that? All right. So got a little update from Youth Exchange. It's not a good update, but it's what it is. Does anybody, Claire's not going to be here. I don't know. Ian, do you want to just maybe let people know what's happening next year?
Sure. Yeah. So Rotary International, with great consideration and all good prudence, decided to continue the suspension of the in-person Rotary Youth Exchange program, both long and short term, through June of 2022. So unfortunately, we will not have our inbound this year coming up in the fall. We will be gearing up and looking toward next year, and I've got some plans with the Youth Exchange Committee how to continue to engage the program, even though we won't have a fresh new student with us. So look to that in the coming year. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Ian. But on the other hand, the Rotary Youth Leadership Award is back, and they're doing this. They're going to be doing it remotely, or like we're doing. I don't know what we call this, but so if you're interested, this is if you want to get more information, and if we'd like to, I think maybe it'd be good if we pick some students to send to this. And I don't know if this comes under scholarship or who, there won't be a cost for this. So it's an opportunity for maybe more people to participate, but I'm not sure who follows up on that. Who in our club wants to?
Maggie, that's the Interact Club does that. There is a cost. It's $50 a piece. And since it's so cheap, our club is going to send at least 4 students.
Awesome.
Since they've missed the last couple of years with RILA being canceled. So we're going to send at least 4 students, but it depends on how many students volunteer to go. But they're all going to be students who want to be leadership next year.
Awesome. That's really great. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Nick. And just a reminder, if anybody wants to help out with become a volunteer with Red Cross, with disaster prep and response, Heather's the contact. And this is just to remind you about business awards, nominating a business, an ethical business. We want to get some great nominations in from our part of the district. And you all know or run yourself an ethical business. So please think about making a nomination.
Maggie, would it be possible to go back to the Red Cross just so I could write that number down?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's always possible for me to run the slides backwards. I'm highly trained in that area.
Thank you.
And I bet, I don't know if you all know this, but Ed always puts stuff up, important stuff up on our webpage after meetings. So he's doing a really great job. I want to give him a shout out. And so if you ever miss something here, and of course also Dick records it. So we've got a lot of ways to get the information too, if you miss a meeting. So Ian's going to see if he can create fireside chats of the Franklin Delano Roosevelt level, probably.
Thanks for setting the bar.
Live in infamy.
I wanted to raise the bar as high as I could, so there you have it.
And just walk right under it. We have 54 signed up already, so this weekend is your last chance to sign up and catch a spot. There are spots still in all 3, although they're very few. So please do sign up. We have room for everybody. And I look forward to meeting with you next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday evening. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ian. That's a great turnout. I'm glad that people are signing up and participating in that, because it's an important opportunity for everybody to steer the boat and help Ian steer the boat for the ship. We're a ship, we're not a boat. Not that there's anything wrong with being a boat. I don't want to put down boat people or people. Anyway, forget it.
Every ship has boats on board, right?
Every ship has boats on board. Yes. Well, they should, but sometimes never enough. But then here we go. That's